So today we're going to talk about Maldives. Loved it.
Well, let's talk about. No, you're right.
Yeah.
The Maldives
And Dubai will be another podcast.
was phenomenal.
Yeah,
But
it's not
getting
the
there-
Caribbean. Let me be clear. The Caribbean is not this, and
No.
the Caribbean is way behind schedule.
From a service perspective.
Service standpoint is way behind schedule.
But I'll say this: the trip getting there was part of the Maldivian experience.
100%.
100%. For us, I'm not sure we call it an adventure. It was just
A rodeo.
but it was amazing. Because we were taken care of first class, all the way. Like, you don't get that in the United States.
So when we left Dubai,
let's go about leaving Baton Rouge. When we get to Houston, we're flying to Houston to go to Dubai.
yes, that's phenomenal. That's going to take an hour. We can't.
Briefly. Just give them a brief rundown.
So we flew to Houston. We get on Emirates Air, and we do the 777-300 flight. You can YouTube it. There's videos of what the first class seat looks like. It's a sweet thing.
That's right.
We scheduled showers. There's a bar on the back of the airplane, the whole 9 yards. This thing is phenomenal. You really should YouTube it. It's off the
They
chart.
serve Dom Pérignon P3
when you
Google
get
that.
on the plane
as like, here's your entry-level champagne. Well, I remember getting the last
Prosecco.
local U.S. flight. Here's your champagne. You're like, it comes in a can. You're like,
no,
appreciate that.
Yeah, Emirates Air, it's pricey, but you get so much value for that price.
You pay for it, but it's amazing.
You get what you pay for.
It's amazing. But anyway, so we get to Dubai. We do our shtick in Dubai, different podcast. Blew me
Dubai
away.
is unbelievable.
I want to write the prince or the sheik a letter and say how awesome it was, because that's the only time I would like to do that in my life. It was fabulous.
And Dubai is everything you think it is, and it's everything you think it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Totally blown away.
So we're in Dubai for about 3 days. It's unbelievable. Could have stayed there a week and been very happy.
Oh, yeah.
But the trip for the wives was, let's go down to Malé. So we go down to Malé. So we leave Dubai. It's about a 5-hour flight from Dubai down to Malé.
Real quick, important though. Remember, so we flew over. So we're going what, for 10, 12 days, something like that?
11 days. Yeah,
11 days.
11 days.
So we had Dubai's wardrobe is different than Maldives' wardrobe.
Oh,
so
100%.
He talked to Emirates.
Yep.
And they have a service that, like, if you're flying much overseas, we pack 2 suitcases.
So
right, this is very important.
Yeah,
this is very
this is very important. You need to understand. So we packed 2 medium-sized suitcases at about 30 to 35 pounds apiece. And you're saying, why not just throw this crap in one? Because you're flying international, you get 70 pounds. And I'm looking at my outline here to follow along this. So when you leave Dubai, you get to go down to Malé.
Correct.
M-A-L-E, Malé. Great airport, great. We stayed with the Kudu Kudadoo resort. It's a private resort. It's actually owned by the guy they call the grandfather of
That's right. That's right. That's right.
And so there's these 5, he owns these very specific 5 islands, which is phenomenal. But we land in Malé, all right, and the resort people are there. Not the Emirates people, which is another podcast, by the way, but the resort people are there.
Right.
We don't do nothing. We walk out, they're standing there, there's a sign that says Thomas Barber. It's my Christian name. And all of a sudden, I'm like, that's me. We don't do nothing else from there other than hand them our passports.
No, that is very true. Real quick, back to the suitcases. Why it's important is you can only carry 35 to 40 pounds on the seaplane, which we'll talk about later, that you go from Malé to your resort. So if you bring 70 pounds, you're kind of out of luck.
Right.
So Emirates offers a service. They'll hold your bag in storage. How much it costs
$10 a day.
Yeah, $10 a day.
Yeah.
You go to Malé, you come back, they bring your bag, life's good.
Oh, it's the easiest thing in the world.
Just remember that. Very important travel.
And again, I love America, greatest country in the world. But for travel purposes, this was so easy compared to America. So easy.
Oh, yeah, very easy.
So easy.
Very easy.
So we leave. We bring 2 bags, one for the beach, one for Dubai. We get done in Dubai. We leave the one in Dubai. We grab our bag, and we go to Mal, which you only need beach clothes there.
Yeah, all our
I
bags.
should have packed it up freaking in a Walmart.
I'll say all our bags were very light, but for some reason we hit 35 pounds on both mine and my wife's bag, which I'm like, I don't know what was in it.
You got issues.
Right? Because I had let's just say this, most of the stuff was not clothing.
Yeah, she started throwing half the
For such a
decor
little,
from the room.
for such a little woman, her hair stuff and her makeup stuff is like 35 pounds.
Yeah.
It kills.
So we land him out. The resort people there to pick us up. They grab our bags. They grab our passports. They get us through customs. Everything is beautiful. We got to fill out one little thing online. No big deal. We got through it. Nice, simple, easy. Once we figured it out.
Yeah, that's true.
So then we land in Mal, and now we got to go to the Seaplane airport.
Yeah, so it's almost connected, right? So
For the most part.
So when they bring us out, they bring us to the Seaplane terminal thing,
Right.
and then they truck you. Did they truck? Yeah, they truck you to the airport.
Yes, to Seaplane Airport.
Yeah.
So, and it's in a nice van, air conditioned. It's super nice. We roll over there. It's cool. They bring us in. They sit us down. We don't do, again, they bring us in this little lounge thing. We don't do nothing. They take care of everything. They come back, hey, we're taking you to the seaplane.
That's right.
We walk out the door. There's 50 seaplanes on these floating piers.
Easily.
I'm from Louisiana. I say pier. Okay. Everybody else says docks.
That's a pier.
My friend from New Jersey, my friend from Pennsylvania, it's a pier in Louisiana.
That has been a bone of contention between our group.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a dock.
There's a dock
pier.
and there's a pier, and they all have different connotations.
Well, they're wrong.
However.
Well, they're wrong. But so
I'm not saying
they
he's
bring us
wrong. I'm
out
just
to the
saying they all have
floating
different
pier.
connotations.
There's 50 planes out there. So they take 12 of us to this plane. It's a seaplane. My wife's a little nervous about seaplanes. She's only flown on one before. And I said, look, smoothest thing in the world. It's actually way smoother than any jet you ever get on.
I was a little nervous. My wife was actually not as nervous as I thought that I was, because she's like, we're good. But she wasn't sitting next to the window that the little plastic thing came off on.
No,
I was like, oh,
it happens.
put it back up. Life's good.
I didn't say it was a Learjet now.
All I could think about was the Boeing window blowing out, right? That was just me being retarded.
Well, we're only 500 feet above the water, so if you fall, you got a chance to survive.
At the end of the day, I'll say this for you, continue your story. Taking off,
Yeah.
that was
Baby
smooth.
in the world.
Landing,
Smooth as baby's butt.
smooth. I'm like, this is smoother than landing on the tarmac on an airplane. I was like, all right, this is good. In the air, it's different. You're flying on a prop. It was all good though. I enjoyed it.
So now, once you land in Malé and you take what I call the puddle jumper / twin turboprop / water plane, it's about a 45-minute ride down south to where we were. Okay.
Yeah, well, we were late though, so we had to do two things, right? Then we landed, and then we had to take a boat.
Yeah. Well, no, the boat comes with it. The boat's automatic.
That's right.
The boat's automatic because we didn't do the morning trip. There's a morning trip.
Okay, that's why we had to do the opposite
We had
trip.
to do the opposite. Because we got there in the afternoon.
We were late, so we didn't get the.
We got there in the
flight
afternoon.
from Miami. Yeah.
So we turn around and we land again. Beautiful thing. We get out. We're getting off the plane. We're thinking we need to grab our bags. They're like, no.
In fact, they're like getting kind of angry. Like,
You
go stand
there.
up there. This is my job. Don't touch my. It's like working with the union.
It's like even my backpack.
My job is to take this to there. You do not touch your stuff.
Yeah, and they were trying to take my backpack off of me. Mr. Barber, we'll carry that for you. It's like, it's my backpack. It's got my money and my passport in it. I'm not separating for that. They took it.
Hey, suck it.
We land in Malé, and the resort people are there. They grab all of our stuff. We walk 100 yards, maybe, and there's a boat waiting there for us. And it's not like a public water taxi thing. There you go, beat up that microphone.
Look, I did a new one. I hit the microphone with a decanter.
Well, decant me.
This is really awkward position to like pour decanter stuff. Hold on. Okay, I'll do it this way.
Lord have mercy. So we get on the boat.
Thank God I can like very.
And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, we got a boat ride. I'm going to catch hell. Nope. 10 minutes.
I was waiting for my wife to explode.
Yeah. Why am I riding on a boat?
Because that was her biggest fear, though. She's like, I don't care. I could be on a dive bomber. She's fine. On a boat, she's a little nervous. It was crazy smooth, and she was great.
Yeah.
As long as she takes pictures, which she took, I think she took over 12,000 pictures.
Yeah, she has what we call thumberitis.
She goes, I got arthritis in my hand. We're like, yeah, and
no, bitch, it's in your thumb.
12,000 pictures on a 10-day trip. That's insane to me.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, because I love his wife so much and she loves me, we have a great time together. All 4'11" of her and me 6'4" with my boots on. The funny thing is every time she say I'm tired or I'm worn out, I go, bitch, you got thumberitis from taking all them pictures. You know?
Yeah, it was funny.
And she kept going. Finally, she looked at me. She went, piss off. with the thumbos.
But she does take really good pictures.
Oh, great pictures. Great pictures.
And if it wasn't her, we wouldn't have half the stuff we got.
And we wouldn't have 3/4 of what we don't need.
That's fair. That's probably fair. But at least we have it.